In the movies, they portraying them as a white person. Once again, we just read it. They laid open the book of the law and they painted their own images in them, right?
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies.
Who is the enemies again? The enemies brought us into ship or white people, right? All right, go ahead.
Make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So, the scriptures just say, Tatiana, the enemies took crafty counsel against thy people, right? Okay, who's God's people? Israel, right? Go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
What does that just say? Come and read it one more time. Read that part one more time.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
There's some weight on that thing. He said, let us cut them off from being a nation, right? Because if I ask this brother right here, what's your nationality? He gonna tell me African American. I ask the brothers across the street, what's their nationality? They gonna tell me, oh, we black, we niggas. I'm Baptist, I'm Christian. They gonna tell me that stuff right there. But when we read in Deuteronomy and we read the curses that fit us, what's our nationality? We Israelites, right? So the scriptures say, the enemy said, but hey, let's cut them off from being a nation, right? Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Because nowadays, the people today, we don't know that we Israel. Why? Because the enemies, they took that crafty counsel. Believe it or not, white folks know who we are. White folks know who you are, Tatiana. They know that you're an Israelite, but they're not gonna tell you that. Because who are we before slavery? We don't do that research. We don't really try to get that history. You understand?
Better be told it out.
They know that we know who we are.
Bring it out.
That's right. Give me that. So they know that. They know that, like you say, they know if we know who we are, we gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come back into, like you say, overpowering. Like same thing that happened with Nat Turner. Nat Turner was reading the Bible to his people. He understood that they was Israelites, and he tried to overtake and overthrow. You know what I'm saying? The Edomites. But read what you got.
The book of Judas, chapter 5 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
Know therefore, my lords and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their gods.
So, who is the people that can sin against their God? Israel. Right now, this is a general talking to his king. He said, if there be any error in this people, they sin against their God, right? Why are we in this position again? Because we sin, right? Go ahead.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
So he just say, if it be any error, if it be any sin in his people, if they in the midst of sin, if Tatiana wearing pants, if Iran over here wearing a dress, they say, go over there and overtake them. That's gonna be their ruin. They God not gonna protect them. Because we know in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15 that God said they're gonna be cursed if they sin. So go ahead.
Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation.
So if there be no sin in our nation, like you just said, if we realize who we are and start keeping the commandments, go ahead.
Let my Lord now pass by.
Let us not mess with them. We ain't gonna mess with them if they not sinning. If they know who they are according to the Bible, they got themselves together, they come together in unity, let's leave them alone. Why?
Lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Because our God gonna defend us. And we just read that. Then we read that to you, 2 Chronicles 7:14, that if we start keeping the laws and commandments, God gonna heal our land. They know that. But once again, this is why you got a Megan Thee Stallion. This is why you got a Cardi B, a Nicki Minaj, portraying after nigga get the money and keep it moving. This is why you got Lil Wayne rapping about pimping out women, you know what I'm saying? Rapping about just nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is why they rapping about murder, murder, kill, kill. Guess what? These record labels give these dudes this money because they know that's what they gonna rap about.
Bring it out!
Give me a Evil communication, corrupt good manners, real quick.
Bring it up.
Because the music really influences us. You understand what I'm saying? That really influences us, and that's why we got what's going on in the society today. Oh, my baby mama, I don't give a damn about it. And guess what? You got a whole bunch of Negroes not taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Read what you got.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, and verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So, once again, they say evil communications corrupt good manners. So if I'm listening to murder, murder, kill, kill, guess what? I'm probably going to be out here trying to catch a body or something. You know what I'm saying? If I'm listening to I got holes in different area codes, guess what? I might just be trying to have holes in different area codes because that stuff influences me. You understand what I'm saying? So, once again, what must we do? We must keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Give me that, I think it's Titus, a young woman supposed to dress modestly. So, what are we supposed to be doing? Once again, keeping the laws to the best of our ability because we don't know everything, right? So that's why we out here to teach the people. A lot of our people just keep it moving because they don't want to hear God's laws. But that's why we out here teaching our people God's laws. Go ahead, read what you got. Help me out, brother.
2 and 9.
Timothy 2 and 9, okay. So, we're supposed to be keeping God's laws to the best of our ability because that's the only way you repent, wake up to who you are, and you teach it, you spread it. You teach your kids this, you teach your friends this. You understand? Go ahead.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. Bring it out! In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Before we keep going, give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Bring it out.
Because I want to show you something. This is another thing that the woman is not taught. Alright? Read what you got.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying.
So, every man praying or prophesying going over this Bible, right? Go ahead.
Having his head covered, dishonoring his head.
So, if we praying or prophesying, right? We going over this Bible, right? These men, if we got our head covered, it said we dishonor our head, right? Go ahead.
But every woman,
you're a woman, are you not? Go ahead.
That prayed or prophesied,
praying or going over this Bible when the scripture's coming out, go ahead.
With her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
So is your head uncovered? So what are you doing? So what must you do? So I see you got a little hoodie, you can put that on your head to cover up your head. But once again, that's the law, right? So if we going over these scriptures, shouldn't you be keeping that law? Don't you want to get out of this situation? So what you got to do, Tatiana? You got to cover up your head. Now when we're not talking about the Bible, when you're going on about your day, good job. That's a sign of repentance. That's a sign that you're showing, okay, I'm trying to get right. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I ain't know this, forgive me. Let me put my hoodie on. Now when I'm going over the Bible and I'm praying, I'm going to cover up my head. But when you go about your daily day, you can take it off. But whenever this Bible is coming out, you need to have your head covered, right? That's a sign of repentance. Go ahead. Now, go back to what I told you to read.
That's right. 2 and 9.
2 and 9. Alright. So, once again, we teaching you what you must do as a woman. You know what I'm saying? We got things that we got to do. The women got laws that they got to follow. And at the end of the day, we got to follow all the same laws. Now, do you eat crawfish and crab and stuff? What about catfish? What seafood you eat? Shrimp? You eat shrimp? I'm going to show you that the Bible says you're not supposed to eat that. Alright? Because, once again, if you believe God, if you love God, what you're going to do, you're going to keep the commandments, right? So, let me show you how a young lady, like you, Tatiana, is supposed to, act according to the Bible. Read what you got.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that a woman adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
So, as a woman, you're supposed to have on modest apparel, right? You know what I'm saying? So, once again, when you're wearing pants, a guy can see the shape of your body. You got on a tight shirt, I can see the shape of your body, and guess what? That can make me want to lust. I can say, okay, damn, you know what I'm saying? I can say, damn, this woman got it going on. Let me go holler at her. But am I coming at you for the right intentions? Right? I'm coming at you out of lust. So, as a woman, you want to cover that stuff up. A lot of sisters walking around wearing these tight clothes, body showing something. I can't get a good man. Sister, why you think these guys is talking to you in the first place? They attracted to you for your looks. But if you got on a modest dress, right? A dress, nothing tight, nothing revealing, a nice shirt, right? And if a guy approach you, he is approaching you because you have a nice countenance. You have a nice personality. You look nice in the face, right? He's not coming at you like, damn, the body banging, because that's coming at you with the wrong intent. That's what you want as a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got all these women running around with no father around, because they came at him for the wrong intent in the first place. You understand? So you're supposed to dress modestly. Now, you say you eat shrimp. Leviticus 11 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
The Bible says we're not supposed to be eating certain things. And I'm going to touch on it real quick for you. Leviticus 11 verse 9.
Bring it up. Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9.
And this is why it's important, because here you are not knowing these things, and this is why people is in the midst of sin. Because we don't know these things. This is why we in a dated state. The church is not teaching it. They teaching once again, come as you are and leave as you are, and just pay my tithe money and you good. But they're not teaching the laws. Read what you got.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water, whatsoever had fins and scales in the water, in the seas and in the rivers.
So he says, whatever in the seas and the rivers and the waters, whatever got fins and scales, you can eat. There's a shrimp that they have fins and scales. A shrimp. You say you eat shrimp, right? They don't got fins. They gotta have fins and scales. A shrimp don't got that. Catfish don't have that. You understand? That's in the water. Crawfish don't have fins. You understand? Go ahead.
Them shall ye eat, verse 10, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas.
So anything that don't have fins and scales in the seas, go ahead.
And in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the water.
See, he breaking it down real plain, because you know how people like to, they play semantics. They say, well, a shrimp not really in the sea. A shrimp is in a river. It's in a lake. It's in a pond. He say any living thing that move it in the waters. Go ahead.
They shall be an abomination unto you.
He said they should be an abomination unto you, right? As blacks, we wonder why we getting gout, diabetes, high blood pressure, because we eating abominationable food.
What about oysters?
Oysters, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can eat, for example, ray snapper, salmon, trout. These are things that have fins and scales, but if it don't, God says it's gonna be an abomination unto you, right? Because a shrimp, what is a shrimp in the waters? It's at the bottom, right? It's a bottom feeder. A shrimp eats all the poo, same with crawfish, whatever dung, the trash you throw in there, that's what they eat. It's like a cockroach of the sea. Any food that's on the ground, a cockroach gonna eat it. They don't care what it is. If it sit there long enough, same with a shrimp, something die. If it sit there long enough, that shrimp gonna eat it. So down south, when you go over the Mississippi River Bridge, you see that the water like super dirty, nasty looking, greenish, right? Why is that? Because in the south, we known for eating crawfish, shrimp, crab, all these things. The farther up north you go, the cleaner the water look. But down south, we taking all that stuff out of the water, and that's God's sanitation system for the water. You understand? That's why our water look like that. But God says it's gonna be an abomination to you. Isaiah 66 verse 17, real quick.
Bring it up.
So, it's a punishment for, wearing pants when Christ returns. Guess what? It's a punishment for eating unclean foods when Christ returns too. If we're in the midst of sin when God returns, we can't afford it. It's going to be a punishment. Because the only way to get to the kingdom is what? We read it earlier. Is to keep his commandments, right? Read what you got.
Bring it out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens.
Meaning that they pray over this food and say it's clean. We can have it. We can eat it. Go ahead.
Behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
swine flesh. What's swine? That's pork, right?
And the abomination.
We just read the abominations, right? Go ahead. The things for offending the scales, go ahead.
And the mouse.
The mouse, that's going to your raccoon, your possum, your squirrel. You got people that actually eat that stuff. Go ahead.
Shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
So Christ said when he come back, you can consume with that stuff. I'm killing off that stuff, and guess what? I'm killing off you too since you want to eat it. But because Christ don't return, it's going to be people still in the midst of sin, but when he turns, we want to make sure that we not on that side, on that side of the line, the people that's getting destroyed. You understand what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
So, once again, as a woman, as an Israelite woman, you must start keeping God's laws. Give me Lamentations 5 and 17 real quick. I want to show you something. Because, like we was reading earlier, we went into over the top people being cursed in the city, being cursed in the field, and going through it, right? You know what I'm saying? We was like, our people at the bottom of society. I want to show you something. Yeah, it might be. Go ahead and read what you got.
It's the book of Lamentation.
Yeah.
Chapter 5 and verse 17. For this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim.
So start what verse 4:17. 4:17. Lamentations 4:17.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Amen.
As for us, our eyes as yet fell for our vain help, and our watching, we watch for a nation that could not save us.
Now let me ask you this, Tatiana. What group of people do we look for help? It says we watch for a nation that can't save us. Who do we go to for help? The enemy, right? Because look, when you look at it, we got WIC, EBT, Section 8, Medicare, housing. We look for it say this vain help, because guess what? We've been getting this stuff for years, right? And still today, we at the bottom of society, right? Go ahead.
Verse 18.
Bring it out.
They haunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets.
Because guess what? It's not safe for the woman to go into the streets nowadays. Human trafficking, you familiar with that? That's like at an all-time high right now. That stuff really is happening. The black man, when we drive in our car, we might, police get behind us. Guess what? Oh snaps, police behind us, we panicking. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what they doing to us? They shooting us, and I'm saying it's all on videos, but they getting away with it. They police went into a woman's house, bam, killed her. Same with the white woman that just got off from killing the
Yeah, Bolton Jean.
A white lady went into this brother's house and shot the own man on his couch, saying, "Okay, my bad. I thought it was my house. I was in the wrong house." Woman, you know damn well that wasn't your house. You on the upstairs floor. The layout is completely different from your house. You know what I'm talking about? You familiar with that? So they getting away with this stuff freely. But once again, why is this stuff happening to us? That's what we gotta, because we wasn't keeping God's commandments. So what must we do as a people? You feel like you got love for the black people, right? But if you love them, Leviticus 19:17.
Bring it out
real quick. If you got love for black people, right? Because we up here because we got love for the black and Hispanic people. That's why we out here doing what we doing. So if you love your people, what would you do? Like for example, if I love this brother, right? But if he's smoking cigarettes and I know that's gonna give him cancer, and I say, "Hey bro, what's going on? Hey man, let me hit that too." That's not love, because I'm letting this brother kill himself. So let's read the scriptures. Go ahead.
Bring it out.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Go ahead. So we shouldn't hate our people in our heart. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
Right.
and not suffer sin upon him.
So we should rebuke our neighbor. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you love, Tatiana. So I'm saying that you got on pants. You don't have on fringes. You didn't have your head covered. So I got love for my people. So guess what I'm doing? I'm not suffering sin upon you.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.